Do you know that scientists are researching a parasite that may be altering how our brains can function? The parasite is actually making rodents attracted to cats by migrating to their brains, leaving them vulnerable to be eaten by the cat, where only in the cat can they reproduce. Sneaky, huh? You may be dying to know what this mind-controlling parasite is actually called. Well, it's known as Toxoplasma gondii, and my team and I are here to give you some information on how you can protect yourself and your feline friend from becoming exposed to this parasite.
In this presentation, we will explain what this parasite is, how you and your cat can get the parasite, some signs, symptoms of the disease, some common methods of treatment, as well as how you can prevent this parasite from interfering with you and your cat's lives. Toxoplasma is a microscopic parasitic organism that is estimated to have infected more than 6 billion people worldwide. It is the second most common foodborne disease and causes roughly 750 deaths per year. Scientists have also found that toxoplasma may be contributing to some psychiatric diseases such as schizophrenia, depression, and anxiety. Toxoplasma is widely known for scaring pregnant women into getting rid of their cats or even putting them outside, which in fact is silly. According to the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, you are more likely to become infected through raw meat, gardening, or contaminated produce than from a cat. Parasite can even be obtained from a blood transfusion. So, what is the disease associated with contracting Toxoplasma gondii? Now let's discuss the ways this parasite can infect our feline friends. Understanding this process can help us to better protect them from becoming host for this parasite. Cats can become infected with toxoplasmosis by eating contaminated prey such as mice and birds, eating a raw meat diet, or coming in contact with contaminated soil. People can become infected with this parasite from eating unwashed produce, drinking contaminated water. It can also be passed by handling contaminated soil, cat feces, or raw meat, then transferring it to your eyes, mouth, or nose. Sounds simple enough, right? Just don't eat the poop. This parasite can cause a wide range of signs and symptoms in our feline friends. Fluffy may show severe signs as the ones you see here, or even scarier, may not actually show signs at all. You may actually never know that your cat has toxoplasma. People who have an immune deficiency or an immune disease may have more severe symptoms than the average healthy person. People can show signs and symptoms or be completely asymptomatic. This disease can be hard to pinpoint due to the symptoms being relative to so many other diseases. If you are concerned about your pet having this disease, it is best that you contact your veterinarian to provide a diagnosis, treatment, and prevention. A cat that may be infected with toxoplasma may undergo a series of different tests, including a fecal analysis. Antibiotics are commonly given to control the infection, but will not kill the parasite. Prevention is the best treatment. Most healthy individuals do not require treatment for toxoplasmosis, but if you are an immune-compromised person, you may be treated symptomatically. The best way to protect your feline friend is to prevent possible ways of this parasite coming into contact. Keep Fluffy indoors and away from any small animals that he may want to hunt or eat. Don't feed him raw meats, and clean the litter box with gloves on a daily basis. And make sure you don't eat the poo. And don't forget to wash your hands. We can prevent becoming infected with Toxoplasma gondii by taking some simple preventative measures. By keeping our pets indoors and cleaning the litter box, washing our produce and making sure our meat is cooked thoroughly. Be sure to disinfect countertops and other surfaces after exposure to raw meat. So, as scary as this parasite may sound, it's completely preventable. Just wash your hands, keep your pets indoors, don't eat undercooked meat, but most importantly, don't eat the poop. So let's not let this be an excuse anymore to give up our cats to shelters. Being pregnant doesn't mean that you need to get rid of your cat or put them outside. Simply take a few precautions. After all, science has proven that it's better for you to enjoy your cat's unconditional love and companionship. Okay, now it's quiz time. Let's see how much you remember. Question 1. Can pregnant women and cats live happily in the same household? And the answer is yes. With a few lifestyle changes, you and Fluffy can live happily ever after. Question 2. When should you wash your hands? A. After cleaning the litter box. B. After handling raw meat. C. After touching contaminated surfaces or unwashed vegetables and fruit. Or D. All the above. And the answer is D. You should wash your hands anytime you're dealing with possibly contaminated surfaces, foods, or litter boxes. Is your cat the only way you can contract Toxoplasma gondii? And the answer is no. You can be infected by produce, raw meat, even blood transfusions. Well, that concludes our presentation on Toxoplasma gondii. Please remember to wash your hands and don't eat the poop.